Map 11 of Doom 2 is the Circle of Death, also known as the O of Destruction. I'm Ben here with Compelled Cooperation, playing through Doom 2. And we're gonna go ahead and circle around this O. Yo. The name on the minimap of O of Destruction is actually a reference to the Ultima series of games. John Romero is a big fan of them, and there was a weapon or something along those lines called the Hoe of Destruction. So he named this, or nicknamed this, in the minimap as the O of Destruction. Which is not entirely an Easter egg, because it's obviously not that hidden because it's in the minimap, but in the official documentation, everything says that this is the Circle of Death. And lots of player-created quads for Doom, if they were full game replacements, would have a similarly misnamed or alternately named level, usually on this one kind of as a reference to the original. Some of the level namings are really funny because you have names that get referenced between different levels. There's a level in Plutonia that's a secret level called Go To It, and in Plutonia 2 it's Go For It. Plutonia, or rather the Plutonia experiment, was officially released, and Plutonia 2 was a fan-made sequel. And I think there was also like a Plutonia Revisited or something, because somebody else took the original name of Go To It, and after the other one was Go For It, then it was Have At It, using the at symbol. Which, if you look at your keyboard, is what you get by holding Shift and 2. And we're gonna find a new enemy right here. He's hidden in the closet there. I'm gonna avoid seeing him right now, but he's one of the most annoying enemies in the entire game. And I am going to take care of him immediately. But if you notice, I had killed everyone in the room until he showed up. And that's because he's an archvile, and the archvile resurrects enemies. So non-boss enemies, if they leave a corpse, can be resurrected, which is very annoying. Can also lead to weird percentages because you can kill enemies multiple times, and I missed that awfully. Let me just go back and do that again. But archviles have a very interesting attack pattern, and some of the other things that they do, in addition to resurrecting people. One of the things you may have noticed is that he didn't actually manage to hurt me. Their direct attacks are very unique, and that you see a little burning on your screen, and you have some time to hide. And if you manage to cut off the line of sight between the two of you, he'll attempt to finish the attack, and so long as you stay out of sight when it finishes, you will be perfectly fine and undamaged. However, if you do get damaged, it's a significant chunk of damage, but you get knocked up in the air, which is actually one of the few ways to gain vertical height in this game. You can obviously be riding a platform that moves up, like an elevator. You can also be teleported to somewhere that is higher up. But apart from that, you really just have to deal with either rocket blasts, which turn into rocket jumps, which are not something officially... Ow. This is not a good thing. Where is... There we go. Nice that they allow you to recover here. A lot of the levels, especially in the Plutonia experiment, don't actually let you recover. And nobody likes to gradually watch themselves die. On the topic of vertical movement, though, as I was saying, rocket jumps are one way of getting a little vertical movement, but it also serves to propel you horizontally pretty far. But if you're looking for the highest amount of vertical movement, where it may not be intended, you're going to go ahead and need to let the archvile damage you, because that'll knock you up in the air, and that'll actually be something that is required to be done in one of the master levels for Doom 2. If I end up playing those, that's how you actually get to the secret level. The only secret level in the master levels. And it is actually the only way to have that happen, so good to know that archvile jumping exists. Keep it in mind. It is involved in some skips in various levels, if you're doing speedruns and that type of deal, but it's only actually necessary for the one secret level. It's obviously not necessary for any official levels that are not hidden. And I can kind of ignore these guys. I can do what I want. Okay, I'm dumb, but I can still do what I want. Yeah, speaking of being pushed back by explosions. Actually, let me go out this way, where I know what I'm doing. And I can slowly let people approach me. And I'm running out of rockets. It isn't the worst thing in the world. It means I've been using them potentially in an effective manner. Oh no. Not the worst situation to be in because I can grab some more rockets here. Grab some stuff up here. Go ahead and grab some stuff down there. And be back in the situation I was before. Nearing the end of the O of Destruction / Circle of Death. More hidden enemies being spooky back here. As I can't see in the dark. Oh, and a BFG. Oh, yes. We obviously only get some ammo because we already had a BFG, but still nice. Invisible people sneaking up behind you and chewing on you is not nice. But we'll just unlock this and the symmetrical thing on the other side, and we can go ahead and go through that door, kill the Arachnotron, and we'll be golden for this level. This one wasn't too bad. This is kind of par for the course at this point of the game. Very weird looking, creepy ending switch though. And actually I'm gonna run out and get some health before I go. And not worth getting up to 100 to make it 200. I think 92. 192 is probably good enough. for the sake of completing it fast.